Martin Wilsey.
Hi, I'm Shay McGowie.
And I'm David Keener.
And this is the Hourlings podcast project. Today, as this is going to be published on New Year's Eve. And as part of that, what we're going to be talking about today are our writing goals and other goals for 2023. Welcome, guys. It's the last podcast of the year. And I think that everybody's goal, one of them, is to continue this podcast again for yet another year. We recently had our 2-year anniversary, and goal number one for all of us will be continue this into year 3. So starting with this episode, season 3 is going to start. So how you guys doing tonight?
Welcome to season 3. I'm hype.
Welcome to season 3. Can't believe it's season 3 already. Jeez, please.
Yeah.
So tonight we're going to be talking about goals for next year, for 2023. I guess we're just going to go around the room and talk about writing goals first. Who wants to go first? Dave, go first.
All right. Now, I'm going to get a novel out. Damn it. So that's one goal. Second goal, I have 2 anthology projects in progress, and both of them are getting published this year if it kills me. I want to be in 3 anthologies as a contributor. I want to submit to at least 3 anthologies. And I want to produce 7 novelettes or novellas. For a personal goal, I'm not sure. My number one goal is I should probably lose a few pounds, like maybe 30 of them.
Yeah, I hear that. Shay, how about you?
All right, so 2023, I'm going to try to be like a little more realistic this time because I'm doing 2 master's degrees, and I think my 2024 episode will be a little more interesting because I'll have 6 months of that will be free because I have 3 semesters to go for my master's degree. So I'm going to focus on the master's, and 3 semesters is going to go real fast. So I got to put my focus on that, and then I'm more open to projects. But that doesn't mean I don't have any goals this year. I'm going to do 3 writing goals again, as I did last time. Shoot for the moon, land on the stars. First, self-publish Overboard, which should be an easy shoo-in at this point because I've made great progress this year. Have the cover, have a team behind it, ready to help me. So that's goal number 1 for writing. Goal number 2, repeat of goal from last year. Get a manuscript to my agent for traditional publication. And goal number 3 is a new one. Self-publish a small book of poems because I've compiled all my poetry that I've ever written, and I want to do a little kind of gift book in time for Christmas. So that's that. And let's see. For personal goals, I have to learn Spanish for my program. So I'm going to be doing lots of tutoring and apps and once a day exercises and all that jazz. I want to continue advancing through, I'm doing like an online certification in Druidry. So I want to continue pursuing that. And I don't think this is going to happen this year. It's probably more a 2024 goal, but I have a beautiful banjo that I'd love to start learning how to play. But with everything else going on in 2023, I'm not going to call that a 2023 goal. I'm just going to say it's one I'm going to look at the banjo for the entire year and think about how fun it's going to be to play in 2024. How about that?
Sounds good.
All right.
So for me, my goals for 2023, I want to publish 3 novels. I want to, by the end of 2023, have at least 2 of those produced as audiobooks, in addition to Kindle and paperback and hardcover. And I want to do 2 writers retreats, and I want to do at least 4 book signings, and my goal will probably be 4 short stories that'll probably be related to some of the other books that I've written. This is going to be pretty easy, I would hope, to obtain, because of the 3 books I want to publish next year, 2 of which I already have first drafts written in. So those 2 should be able to hit the street in the first half of the year. The third book that I'm planning to write in 2023 is the last book in the Solstice 31 saga, and it'll be the 7th book that's related to that world, and it'll be a lot tougher to write that one, to tie up all the loose ends and various character strings and stuff. So I'm hoping that's where it goes, and I'm looking forward to those 2 writers retreats, because those are really good for my writer's soul. And in addition to that, in 2022, I lost 30 pounds. I want to lose another 30 in 2023. So that'll get me down to my fighting weight of 180.
Wow.
And I'm also planning on going solo camping once a month for the entire year of 2023. That's a personal goal. And that's it for me.
Or you think we're being more ambitious, less ambitious? Did we scare ourselves from last year not making our goals, or what?
Oh, I think all of us are making goals that are definitely attainable. It all depends on how much crap goes wrong this year.
That's right.
I like goals that stuff a little bit, but again, I have a bunch of stuff that's in progress that I think means I can, finish more than you might expect this year. So I think 7 novelettes and novellas, that's going to be some work, but I think it's doable.
Yeah, that's an interesting thing when you talk about a year cycle. It's not like a homework deadline, and then after you get past that deadline, you don't have anything in the works. For me, it's a continuum. There's always stuff rolling out. And if I write as much this year as I did last year, it'll be good.
Well, I finished 8 works in 2022. They weren't published in 2022, but a couple. But I finished 8 works, so I think it's doable. Adding the novel on top, we'll see.
You should make the novel the priority.
And then everything else will be easy.
That's right. Then everything else will seem easy.
Yeah, I think we've all set high bars, but healthy ones. I think that we set goals that as Marty said, are obtainable, but we are all expecting things to happen that are not planned. So it seems like our lists are strong in the sense that even if we don't accomplish everything on them, we'd still be accomplishing a good amount if we chip away at it. So I'm encouraged.
I also have sort of another, I don't know if it's a goal so much as it is kind of an overarching objective. I finally reached the point where I have enough works out that some marketing might be in order. So that's kind of one of my theme for 2023 is I want to figure out how to do a little bit more marketing of my work.
Yeah, that was I couldn't really formulate it as a goal to learn more about marketing and find out how to more effectively market, because it's just such a gray target. It's but it's necessary for the business end of the whole thing.
Yeah, I don't know about marketing for me, but I can definitely add a goal as far as video content that I want to get out. I have fiction short films that I've done a few years ago that are still getting through editing and post-production and all that jazz. I'm definitely gonna add that to my goals as well. But I don't know if I'm interested in doing, any like book promo with film or with maybe some interviews and stuff. I'm fine with that. But I'm not making marketing a particular focus point for me this year.
I also want to double down on like the in-person events.
Yeah.
2022, I finally got to do a few in-person events. I think I did 4 of them in 2022. I kind of like to double down and do a bit more than that.
Yeah, I want to do at least one a quarter. So
Mm-hmm.
that'll be 4 for the year. In 2019, I did 10. That was too many. And a hassle, really. And it's fun if you don't do them too often.
Yeah.
And doesn't seem like work. Anyway, any final words on goals for this? Any messages in a bottle for your own self when you open this bottle at the end of 2023 and watch it again to remind yourself what your goals were?
I love the sound of crashing goals when they fall on the floor and break.
I have nothing to say.
Well, if I, could leave a message for future Marty, what would it be? Probably like, dude, your hair is getting really white.
Mine would have been start writing at 18 or whatever.
Yeah, well, too bad you can't, send a message back to past Marty, because that would have been awesome too. I would have loved to tell my 21-year-old self, finish things. What are you talking about, man? Finish things.
I'd just like to send a message back that says, get serious about writing. Trust me, dude, you're gonna love it. So get busy. Because starting at 49 is perhaps not the best way to have a really long career.
Hey, my first thing published was at 55. So you've got a leg up on me, man.
I have nothing to say to young Shay. I feel like I am young Shay. I feel like I am in my dumb phase. So I have no advice.
That's right, Shay. Just it's funny.
Rub it in, right?
I want you to go back and watch this when you're like 63 years old and try not to laugh.
You make us feel old sometimes.
I'm already laughing at myself.
That's right. Okay, it's
all right, guys.
We're gonna be
the new year.
We're gonna touch base at 6 months to see how we're doing, and then at year's end, we'll trot out the excuses again. So Indeed. Get writing this year, make it happen. Both Indians. All right, we'll see you next week.